everyone, and welcome to Nerfy Makes. My name is Nerfy, and by popular demand, you guys have wanted me to teach you guys how to make something, so we're going to start with this. Today, we're going to make a super cozy and stylish twisted ear warmer for a child. It's perfect for beginners, works up incredibly quickly, and makes a perfect gift for all the little ones in your lives. So grab your hooks, and let's dive in. Here's what you're going to need for this project. A size I 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, worsted weight yarn. I'm using Red Heart, but I don't remember the color. I haven't had the skin for it for a while, but I know it's ombre. You are going to need a yarn needle for steaming, and you are going to need a pair of scissors. And of course, don't forget some enthusiasm along the way. For this tutorial, we are actually going to make a child size, which is actually going to be a Christmas present for Mini Nerf. That being said, in the description down below, I have linked the pattern to this that you guys are welcome to download for absolutely free that has all the sizes from baby to adult. So please, if it calls for a bigger size, go ahead and grab it. So let's begin. Since I'm doing a child size, I'm going to need to chain 63. Now, for those of you that don't know how to do a slip knot, I'll show you. So if you hold your yarn just like this with the tail end in this hand and wrap it around these two fingers while holding this end of the yarn like this, and then bring that down to hold it under your thumb, you're going to bring it over, under, over, under, just like so. You're going to grab that and then pull it off your fingers, and there you go. You have a perfect slip stitch on your hook. There's probably other ways to do it, but that's the way I've always done it. So now it's time to chain 63. I'm going to show you how to do a few of these. We're going to wrap and pull through. 1, wrap and pull through. 2, I'll get a little closer. Wrap and pull through. 3, wrap and pull through. 4, wrap and pull through. 5, wrap and pull through. 6, wrap and pull through. 7, wrap and pull through. 8, wrap and pull through. 9, wrap and pull through. 10. There's 10 of my chains already done. Now, I'll be back when I have all 63 done and ready to go. Now that we've gotten all of our foundation chains done, we're going to work on row 1. So we are going to work a half double crochet into the second chain from the hook. Now I want to make sure that you guys can see this clearly. This is the first chain right next to the hook, and then this is the second. We want to work in the second chain. So in order to do a half double crochet, we are going to yarn over the hook like so. And not this chain, but this one here. We're going to insert the hook at the top of the chain. We're going to yarn over and pull through to where we have 3 loops on the chain. This is what it should look like. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. And there we have a half double crochet. I'm going to do a few more for you, kind of up close so you can see what I'm doing. Yarn over. Insert at the top, pull through, that one that you yarned over, you'll have 3, yarn over again, pull through all 3, and that's another half double crochet. Let's do a couple more. We're going to yarn over, insert at the top of the chain. We're going to yarn over again, pull through, then we'll have 3, yarn over, and pull through all 3. One more, yarn over, insert at the top of the chain, yarn over, pull through, we'll have 3, yarn over, and pull through all 3. These are half double crochets, and this is actually why the pattern builds up so quickly. We are going to do this to the end of row 1. Don't worry if your stitches look a little uneven. It's going to smooth out as we go, but let's get to it. So once you've finished row 1, you're going to chain 1. This never counts as a stitch in this pattern. Keep that in mind. From there, you're going to turn your work. Now, we're going to move on to row 2. This might be helpful for those of you that are new to this, but keep a piece of paper and a pen handy so you can mark where you are as far as rows go. For row 2, we're going to be working in back loops only. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this. So, we are going to wrap, because this entire row will also be half double crochets. So wrap around your hook. Now, we are going to work in back loop only. So, when I say back loop, you can look here and see there's a front loop and a back loop. We're going to go into the back loop. Yarn over and pull through, have 3 on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. We're going to do that again. We're going to yarn over. We're going to look at our stitch and see that there's a front and a back. And we're going to go into the back loop only. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3. We'll do that again. Front, back. Back loop only. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3. And one more time, yarn over, back loop only, insert, wrap, pull through, and then wrap and pull through all 3. Now, what this will do is it will give your earwormers a beautiful, really lovely ribbed texture. Then at the end of the row, I'm going to show you something. So do me a favor, if you go faster than me, don't do the last stitch. Okay? Let's get to it. Now that we're at the end of the row, hopefully you saved that last stitch like I had asked. We are actually going to half double crochet through both loops. So as you can see, there's 2. We're going to go through both of them. And then yarn over, pull up a loop. There'll be 3, yarn over, and pull through. That's to keep the sides relatively uniform for you. Then we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to turn. Now, we're going to repeat this process until we have 11 rows. That's right, 11. So this that we're starting on would be our 3rd. So I'm going to mark that, and then I will see you when all 11 rows are complete. Okay, once all of our rows are complete, here I have all 11, the beautiful ribbing, we are going to fasten off. Fastening off basically means we're breaking the piece away from the ball of yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling about the length that I want. Remember, we're going to be sewing this piece, so we do need a long tail. I'm going to give it to about right there. You can always trim more of the tail off, but you can't always add on. That's my rule of thumb. Now, to finish fastening off, I'm just going to finish pulling it through, which makes this end unable to unravel. We're going to take our crochet hook and set that aside. Now, with this laid out like this, we are going to fold it in half because we are going to start our twist. We want our ends to meet up, like so. As you can see, our ends lay up perfectly, like this. But we want to give it a twist. So instead of lining it up perfectly, we're going to take it and move it down this way. We want this to be in the center, like so. We are then going to fold this half around like this, and then this half around like this, which makes it into this almost Z shape, as you can see here. Something that I almost missed is we do want to have where our string is on the outside. So I'm going to refold, put half over and fold, put half over and fold. There we go. So our string is out here. Now I've already threaded my needle, my yarn needle, and I'm going to get you guys nice and close because next we are going to start sewing. This is very important to keep in mind. You don't want to go further down than the first row here. The reason being is because you want the twist, but you don't want to cut any of the length off. And the more you sew, the smaller this is going to be. We already have it sized to what we want it to be. So let's make sure that we don't mess it up. So we're going to carefully start and sew through all of the layers. And there's our first one. We're going to pull it all the way through. And then we are going to go back the opposite direction. We don't want to go like this. We want to go through. We're going to go back the opposite direction, making sure to pick up all of the layers all the way through just in that first hit. And then pull it all the way through. Pull it nice and tight. And then we're going to do it again, going the opposite direction. And now we're going to keep repeating this until we are all the way at the end. Oh, see, I accidentally missed one. You don't want to do that. There we go. By doing it this way, this makes this side of the earpiece or the headband the wrong side. And I will see you guys in a minute. Now, to finish off your sewing, you can see that I have it all done. We're going to leave a tiny loop right there at the bottom stitch. We're going to insert our needle and pull it all the way through. And that gives us this nice knot, and we're going to pull it nice and tight. Then we're going to loop through that knot and then through another little loop, and that gives us a nice double knot. And then from there, we take our scissors and we clip. There we go. And then from there, we're going to turn it the right side out. And once we do, you can see that we have an adorable little, ignore that, an adorable ear warmer. Now, you can go with less rows if you're looking for more of a headband, but keep in mind that the less the rows, the smaller the twist, and it'll look a little bit different. So if you guys decide to do that, that is completely fine. I'm not going to judge, but I would love to see what you guys have created in the Discord, which is linked in the description down below, as is the pattern to this, which is completely free, and you guys can download from my Dropbox that I wrote just for you guys to make this headband. All of that being said, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. It's a very beginner-friendly project, and if you guys would like to see more from me on what to make, please drop a comment down below or in the Discord on what you would like to see me make and what you would like me to give you instruction on, or if you guys just want basic beginner-friendly beginner projects. That being said, as always, if you take meds, don't forget to take your meds. If you don't take meds, go outside, touch some grass, drink some water, and as always, have the day that you deserve. Happy crocheting. Bye, guys.